What's going on, guys? JFC here. It's World Cup final day today. France versus Argentina. I am going to go with my gut and say France because I think they're a better team. Would I like to see Messi win the World Cup? Yes, but at the same time, like Mbappe winning a second World Cup before 24 is like equally insane. So that's also just going to be an insane story. Either way is going to be just a crazy storylines in this game today. I can't wait to watch it. But the sad thing is that after the World Cup game today, then there's no more World Cup for 4 more years. And you know what that means too? The FIFA, the World Cup for the FIFA game is done. How was it, guys? What'd you think? It was awful. I think every single person can pretty much definitively say that. Mario Götze came today. Listen, Mario Götze, like that's a very fun card. Why couldn't they make him a little bit better? You ask me. I have no idea. Just give him like +2s all around. Why not? That would put him like in the power curve. He wouldn't even be OP. Like Mario Götze was the last time he had a card in FIFA that like you could really use. Like why not give him a little bit more? Make him a little more expensive. I don't even care, dude. The SBCs in this game are just tragic. Like they're just, as Nepenthes would say, atroz. I mean, I don't know. It's just awful. But if we have ourselves a look, we do have one like interesting leak, but we do have a lot of interesting discussions coming along with the market right now. Let's start with new packs added. So we've got okay, new packs added, boys. There you go. We have our first winter wildcard leaked player, and it's Alan St. Maximin. So this is going to be obviously an in-demand card, a very expensive card. St. Max's special cards every single year are like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of coins. Even if his shooting isn't really there, it doesn't really matter, especially with the meta now that explosive players are like just as good as lengthy players. This St. Max card should be pretty awesome. And just have a look at this one, boys. Bruno Guimarães' price, 179 right there, and all of a sudden, no, it's up to 193 before these leaks go public. Who would have guessed? But yeah, it's it for the leaks, I believe. Like, obviously, we got the swaps for the next winter wildcard promo coming soon. We know that, but like for this team of the tournament week, I have no idea what's coming. I don't think we really have any idea now that the Ronaldo dropped. So you already know what happens when there's nothing to do on the game. The market tends to stay the same or go up. And we've seen it like, you know, not totally go up, but we've seen it pretty much stay the exact same for a long time now. We're seeing the market with almost no changes for a few weeks now. Like, I mean, there hasn't been like a dip in the market in a long time. And I think this is honestly intentional from EA at this point. We're seeing a lack of content, probably because they realize the market is just too cheap. I think they want the market cheap, but I don't know if they want it to be as cheap as like it had gotten. So if the content stayed the same, you know, Mbappe by now would be at 700K or less. Neymar would be at almost fodder. So I think that they have ramped, well, not ramped up. They've slowed down the content for the last couple weeks because they're just trying to, they know how the market works. They know when there's not much to do in the game, people buy cards, and that's kind of all that there is to do. So the market tends to do all right. But I think it's only a matter of time, like I said, until we get a lot of decent content and then the selling starts happening. And I want to reemphasize this because like we've had no content for so long now, like just nothing fun to do on the game. We're having like a gamble pack once a week for the last 3 weeks. And other than that, like jack shit. So what's going to happen, I think, is the first time we have something really nice to do, a lot of content in the store, maybe a lot of gamble packs, I think that we're going to start, like, we're going to see that sell off right away, in my opinion. And there's no real way to know exactly when that's going to happen because I don't know when EA are going to drop great content, but I think they're waiting to, like, drop a lot of good stuff because the market has just been so low. So I'm going to keep, like, reiterating kind of the same stuff that I've been saying. We are seeing some of the market go down even. Like, we're still seeing Ginola and, like, Informed Neymar. Like, the really high-end market continues to drop a little bit just because I think it's just like a little bit of fear, right? Of just the promos to come and stuff. I want to check Yaya's price because he's a guy that's really a really easy way to kind of check how that tier of the market is doing. 650, he's the same price. So it's like a Hero Marquisio as well. 391, same price. So yeah, there's a little bit of a sell-off on certain cards that are above that like middle to high tier threshold. But other than that, there's not much. We actually did see some good rises on our investments though. I went and bought a Kunde or two, and right now he's 254, but he was, when I sold, like 280,000 or something like that. I think he dropped up he went up quite a bit. Maybe it was like low 270s because right here he says 266. I think it was like low 270s actually. Bought him at like 230. But other than that, there's just like not much going on right now, and it's reflected on in the market, and it sucks because I want to help you guys save as many coins as possible, right? I want to help you guys save as many coins and make as many coins as possible. The easiest way for you guys to make coins is to save coins. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but the more you can sell at the right time and buy at the right time, that's like 75% of navigating the market at the end of the day. That'll save you a ton of coins over the course of the year. And right now it's like there's going to be a point soon where the market's going to drop a lot, because we've had no content for so long. But I can't tell you when. I don't know if it's gonna be the start of the winter wildcard promo. My prediction like a week ago was winter wildcard promo, like that Friday is going to be when we start to see it, but I can't say definitively that's going to be for sure that time, because I don't know what they're going to drop. So that's kind of why I just err on the side of caution. And I think that if you have a lot of cards that are above the 500K price range, I would personally be out of them for like as long as you can. We haven't seen a market correction in a long time. I mean, Hero Alloy Ron has literally been between 700,000 and 750,000 for I think a full month now. And obviously this card just built up hype and hype as time went. He's 720 now, but he's been between 700,000 coins and 750 for the last like month. And that's pretty rare for any card in the game to stay the same price for that long. You know, even icons sometimes don't stay the same price for a month. That doesn't just go with that card. You know, look at Joe Cole, and all those World Cup heroes are kind of staying like that. It just worries me a little bit that we've had zero content on this game. I mean, no one has gotten onto the game and been satisfied with this content in a long time, I don't think. And the second people are satisfied and they want to go out and gamble, you're damn right they're going to, because we've been waiting. So looking at these new, whatever they're called, again, they gotta scroll a long ways down FUTBin, World Cup Team of the Tournament cards. You're basically just gonna you're gonna wanna try and stay away from these cards pretty much as long as you can, probably until we get closer to Winter Wild Cards, because that promo should be fairly hyped up. And we saw last week before Team of the Tournament, when the league started to get really, really good for this, that the, what was the promo before this? I don't even remember. What was it called? World Cup what? Phenoms, that's right. Yeah, when the next promo started to look really good, they started to drop again right after marquee matchups, and like throughout that whole day on Thursday, basically into Friday morning. I'm expecting the same thing. Winter Wildcards is going to be a team with a lot of great selections, in my opinion. You know, we start with St. Max already. We saw Zlatan and Neymar, I think, last year, right? Was that FIFA 22? Like, I would not be surprised to see a lot of great selections and a lot of good cards. I think that you want to hold off on buying these cards like as long as you can for the most part. And we'll talk about if there'll be good investments as we get closer to that time frame. Let's talk about Fodder, because right now it is looking good to buy. That's pretty much it. 85s are at 7K. That's looking good. 84s 2.4. 87s, you can get under 19. That's perfect. 88s, under 27. Perfect. Yeah, it's looking good. I think you should club stock, especially if we get like no content again today and we get like more lightning rounds, stuff like that. Hop on the bids. You know, it's a lot of good time to look at Fodder today. If you want to buy right now, you sure can. You know, every Monday we see a gamble pack, and we're not seeing anything in this game but gamble packs once a week. Like that's the highlight of the content every week at this point. So what does that mean? Everybody and their mom is going to do this SBC. Fodder will go up, and I know it's going to be probably just a rating or two, so you need to make sure you diversify. 83s to 89s, if you can get some fodder from every rating, go for it, because you never know what rating is going to actually increase, and hopefully they all do. Sometimes they all do, but most of the time EA want to screw us and only give us like a rating or two that rise. So I'll remind you guys again, the Division Rivals stuff, the season ends on what day? 4 days from now. So make sure you guys get your games in. If you finish Weekend League, if you want to get some games in to get your season rewards, you sure can. But there's actually like a couple decent packs in the store, I think, to open. I have 500 FIFA points from the tournament win that I had, and I think I'm going to open this winter warm-up pack. Contains 20 rare players, 1 guaranteed to be rated 84 or higher. Plus an icon loan player pick. So I'm just gonna open this because why not, right? 500 FIFA points is actually pretty worth it. I mean, it's almost a 100K pack for only 500 FIFA points, so I got it for free. So let's just rip it open, see what we can get. It's okay. Yep, I can't complain. All right, I got Pele. Like I'm okay with a few packs getting shafted in because of my Pele. All right, I'm okay with that. Just a slight little flex, you know, nothing too much. I just got loan R9 for 5 games. Okay, it'll be fun to try, I guess. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the video. A shorter one, just because there's not much to talk about. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the World Cup final. It should be a lot of fun to watch. I'm ready for club football to come back, though. I'm ready to. We haven't seen Erling Haaland in a while. You know what I mean? Like, let's watch some Erling Haaland in the Arsenal title race. I'm excited to watch that, to start watching that again. So yeah, I love all you guys. Thanks for watching me every single day. You mean the world to me. I'll see you next video very, very soon. Peace.